And what I'll do is, I'll make the final changes that we just talked about. I'll send it out to the town board in the garage committee for verification, and then we'll print them.
You don't have to verify it. It's up to the town board to do what they want.
I know, I understand.
The garage committee is not involved.
I understand that, but I think as a way of information, I just want to keep you in the loop, that's all. I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
I'll see the information next Saturday.
Okay.
All right, I would say if you're going to do this, take out the sentence.
I thought we were voting.
I want you to put the whole thing I did for Cablevision. I think it's clear.
The whole thing is in there for Cablevision.
I think it should be in this structure because it's clear. People will read it and they'll know. They have to read to the second paragraph to see where this is. It's not done right, Mark. I'm sorry. The information is here.
If anybody wants a copy, they're here. You can take a look at it and see what we're talking about.
It's not easy to read. You want people to read it and come?
What I'll do is I'll make it in bold then, that's fine. Come and get it.
Good. So what's going to happen about printing? And
I'll print
mailing?
them. I'll print them.
You're going to print them?
I'll print them.
Good. You're going to print them for free.
I'm going to print them for free because it seems to be a hang-up for some reason.
And where are you going to get the list?
The list of what?
The list of addresses that are not Stanfordville, Bangor, or Clinton Corners.
If you want to provide it to me, provide it to me.
I don't have it.
I'll get it from the Stanfordville Post Office.
Excuse me, board,
They don't
may I
have-
have a copy?
they
of
don't
Go
both?
ahead, take a copy.
Here's-
They
I
don't
got
know
one.
who
Just the
taxpayers
other-
are.
This is Virginia's letter, and the other one is mine. The one in bold at the top, notice of 2 public hearings is Virginia's, the other one is mine.
Excuse me, we're having a meeting.
I know, we just said if he wanted a copy, let
He
him
can
know.
have a copy, but we're having a meeting
Well,
right
I want to
now.
know
You
where
just
the other.
said, Mark.
That's fine,
Speak
that's
to
I just
fine.
got your letter,
Right.
actually.
So you're going to print them for free yourself.
Absolutely.
And where are you going to get the addresses that are not Stanfordville that can't be postal patron? Because there are 520.
Where do you
other-
suggest I get them?
From the assessor?
I'll get them from the assessor if the post office doesn't have them.
And when-
The
when are you
post
gonna
office doesn't
these
have
out?
them because they don't know who the taxpayers are in the town of Stanford. They just have addresses. You have to get addresses from people who are in the town of Stanford. As I am in the town of Stanford, but my address is Clinton Corners.
Okay?
There are some people in the town of Stanford who pay taxes to the town of Stanford who have Amenia addresses or Pine Plains addresses
Yes, I have those.
or
I have
Millbrook
them.
addresses.
Right.
You have a list of those?
I have those, yes. I have a
Great.
list of all that.
Okay, good.
So I'll print them off.
So
And what
Marcus-
I'll do, because I know we have to fold and everything, what I would like to do is, I will talk to, let's get, because this is such a vital, important issue for the town, maybe we can get the Democratic Committee and the Republican Committee to do the folding.
Well, if you're being in charge of it, then you
No,
call them.
Mr. Stern, I'm going to ask the Democratic Committee.
I am the chair of the Democratic Committee.
This
Okay.
is not a public comment time.
All right, so then I will have the Republican Committee fold the letters.
You may have the Republican Committee do whatever
Okay.
you like.
Huh?
I think it's up to the committees to meet and decide if they can do it. But I think if you're offering, Mark, which is really great, if you are able to offer to print this and get them sent out, that's terrific.
Thank you.
Thank you. So now can we move on to the next topic?
Are we voting on this?
No, because does everybody vote, agree that Mark will take care of this?
Yes.
I make a motion that Mark, who has offered to print and mail out
Print and fold. What I will do is get them to the town
public
clerk.
hearing, you offered to take care of it.
I will print them, I will fold them, and I will bring them to the town clerk for mailing.
The town
Okay?
clerk doesn't mail them.
All she has to do is go to, because there's going to be a postage bill of about $400. You want me to pay for that too? If it's a $1.8 million project
The
and
town
you
of
want to save
Stanford is, the
$400,
town of Stanford is part of the public mailing program in the Stanfordville post office.
okay?
The town of Stanford, however, does not have a bulk permit indicia
Okay.
permit. Therefore, everything that is an address that is not Stanfordville, that is not Clinton Corners, and that is not Bangor, has to go out by regular mail, or you have to have somebody who has a bulk permit
Okay.
indicia to put on.
I'll pay for it, and I'll put it in for reimbursement through the town. Okay?
I have an objection to that. I would like to say something about this whole process.
Okay.
I will not vote for Mark doing it. I have a tremendous amount of respect for Bob and for the rest of the garage committee that have been working on this for such a long time. We put it in their hands. They did not want to do a letter. We have already had several public hearings about this. If they didn't want to do a letter, I don't think we should be doing the letter. If the rest of the board wants to do it, I don't think we should be incurring the expense. People know about this. If you want to do it on your own, go ahead and do it, Mark, but can you get it out in a timely fashion? Don't lay it off on Rita.
I'm not laying
Can you
anything
get
off on
the
Rita.
addresses?
I said I would print them and fold them, and now I'm gonna bring them to the post office.
I think it's ludicrous to overstep a
Well,
committee that you have
I
appointed.
thank you for your concern, but do we need to vote on it, Virginia, or is it good to go?
I just want to ask you a couple of questions. Do you understand what's involved in printing it?
Yes.
All right, it means you print the letter on one side,
No, I
you
understand.
print
I
the
understand.
address in the middle of the
I
other side.
understand.
He's
All
got it,
right,
Virginia. Let
you
him have
understand it, fine.
If it screws up, it screws up.
It's not.
Okay.
Thanks for the vote of confidence, Joanne.
I don't have,
I mean,
I
we're
don't
talking
think,
about
I
a
don't think this is a
project.
valid town process. I don't like the idea of the letter either. I don't like spending the money for it. I think it's ridiculous to go over
Well, what
the
we
heads
do-
of the committee.
How do you feel about the town committee presenting at the public hearing on the 21st instead of paying Morris Associates to come? The committee should have all the answers, and so should the town board. There
Mark,
you
if
go.
you were-
You're
if you were
saving-
going to send this-
I'm asking Joanne a question.
I'm sorry.
Thereby saving the money for the postage.
No comment.
Okay.
Mark, if you were going to send this out, are you saying to the town board that postage for mailing these out, they will be printed for free because you're going to print them
Take care of it.
yourself, thank you. That postage is not going to be more than $460.75.
What I said was, I don't know what it's gonna cost. I think it's approximately that. I'll tell you what.
Well, I think
I'll pick
the-
up the tab if it's more than $465.70.
You will pick up the difference. You'll pick up the
Will that make you
difference.
happy?
Fine.
Okay. All right, thank you. Third time?
You know.
Appreciate that.
All right.
Okay, there's a motion.
There's a
It's
motion.
kinda like this, and it's gotta
Mark's
be
letter
done.
will be sent out. You will email it to us before you print it. You will,
I'm gonna do it tomorrow, and I will
That's
hope
fine.
that everybody gets back to me.
well, if whoever
by
doesn't get
tomorrow.
back to you
I'll do it
doesn't get back to
tomorrow
you.
noon. Okay, fine.
I don't need to be scolded.
Tomorrow noon, I'll be printing.
That's fine.
Sorry.
Do a roll call vote.
Mark D'Agostino.
Would you read the
Yeah.
motion? If we could beat this to death anymore.
Virginia Stern made the motion to accept Mark D'Agostino's offer to print and fold them,
To print and fold
the
what?
letters,
Which letter?
the letters as
Here,
amended this evening at the meeting
the draft letter that
with the final changes
D'Agostino
tonight.
prepared with 2 corrections as proposed by Virginia tonight.
It's too bad we can't change the motion.
No. It's all
The
right.
draft letter that was collaborated on by the town board.
I'm sorry, Joanne, I can't hear you. What are you
I
saying?
said it's too bad we can't change the motion to say the draft letter that was collaborated on by the town board.
You can change the motion.
Say that.
Virginia can
It's
change the motion.
It's your motion.
Start it again. Let's just get this done. Say it again quickly.
Virginia Stern made the motion to accept Mark D'Agostino's offer to print and fold the draft letter with the 2 corrections as proposed by Virginia at this evening's meeting.
The draft letter agreed upon by the town